great. I like it even more when you're whispering in my ear like that. I like that. We're not at a funeral, Jay. We're talking hoop, bro.
Feels like we are
covering like the U.S. Open or something.
Golf tournament. We're here in the theater. We're awaiting Nassir Little, the Blazers' first-round draft pick, who they took 25th on Thursday night. Blazers president of basketball operations, Neil will be here as well, and excited about this pick a few days later, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask you this. You know, it's always hard right after the pick to try and give an assessment of the player, of the pick, of the value, everything. What's your take now? You've had a chance to really back it.
Well, I like it. I keep seeing the word steal. You know, everybody that describes this pick says the Blazers got an absolute steal.
Everybody.
I mean, the reports are the Blazers had like a 12 on their draft board going into the festivities last Thursday night. So to see him slip all the way to 25th and fall into their laps, I mean, and Neil and you talked about last Thursday night after the draft, we had several other guys kind of slotted right there at 25. But our pick rolled around and Nassir was sitting there. We had to take him. So I think he's going to come in, and obviously he's athletic. We know about his size, the wingspan, and the standing reach, and all that. And we know about his defensive capabilities. We're trying to just see his range, obviously, the three-point shot. Some of the work and some of the trying to necessitate some of us talking about it. On the night of the draft, he's like a three-point shot. It's going to be fine. Need some work, need some reps, some coaching.
Well, I have no idea. I have no idea. But I will say this, that, you know, when you talk about the high motor, which everyone says that he has, he comes from a great family, a military family, and he's kind of had to, you know, create his own pathway. No one's given him anything, and then he's going to have a great program in North Carolina where they have certain expectations. You have a system that you're expected to run, and you've got to be in the right place at the right time. I think with all the different things he's gotten to get to this point, what it tells me is that if he continues to work hard and he continues the same habits he's had so far, it gives me hope that he's going to be able to do good here in the near future.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks again for coming in. Just want to welcome first Nassir's mom, April, and his sister, Kamaria. We were lucky enough to have them join us, and they've been greeted. Whoops, we're gonna fix that. Okay, they've been greeted very friendly by everybody in Portland, as you can imagine. So they've received a great welcome since they got here on Saturday night. Spent some time together yesterday, and we'll open it up to questions.
First off, how great does it feel to be here?
It's extremely exciting. Just foremost, being in the NBA in itself. And, for me, looking at the roster, I think I have a real opportunity to come in right away and be able to contribute, and make another playoff run.
How much being in the same spot is Ian, a guy that you know well?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It provides a sense of comfort. A guy I'm familiar with, a guy that I played in high school with. And I think it's just cool to see two guys from the same city kind of do big things and, be in the same place.
What's your summer look like? I assume you're going to start getting ready for Summer League shortly here?
Yeah, I think we start Summer League practice next week, and we're going to do that. I don't know exactly what happens after that, but I'm going to figure it out pretty soon.
Nassir, I'm going to get a little deep on you, but was there a moment or a time in your life that kind of helped define you?
Having to live in England?
Nah. I think one of the biggest moments for me was like in middle school. I didn't do that well academically, and I just told myself and my parents, from this point on, I'm gonna get A's for the rest of my life, A's and B's for the rest of my life, and
It's B's.
Yeah, A's and B's. Yeah, I said A's and B's initially, but I definitely got all A's. So, that for me that was important because it showed like my self-determination, and and that's how I kind of started to develop my work ethic and things like that.
Did you really roll to LA Fitness at 4 a.m. and come back at 10 a.m. in high school, like to kind of?
Oh, every morning, yes.
Every morning. For how long? And just describe why you did that and that whole point of your life.
For 2 years. So for that schedule was wake up at like 4:40 in the morning, go to the gym at 5, work out from 5 to 6, then I would go down the street to like this weight room trainer, and then work out from 6 to 7, then like go home, hurry up and get changed, and then go to school, and then do the school thing, have basketball practice, and then when I got home, after I did my homework and stuff, I'd go back to the gym. And I did that every day for like 2 years.
And what would you just worked out by yourself in the gym?
Yeah, it was me and a couple of my teammates. So, and I mean, it wasn't always just like working out would be 2-on-2, playing pickup, things like that.
Describe the dedication, where that comes from. What motivated you?
I mean, for me, it was just, you know, I'm a perfectionist. I want to be as good as possible at anything I put my time into. And, you know, basketball is fun when you're good at it. So, you know, that was my main purpose for that.
What's your first impression of being in Portland?
The people are really nice out here. It's like, everyone's like, welcome to Portland, welcome to Portland. It's kind of, and I'm from Florida. And people are nice out there, but it's not like this. So it's pretty cool.
When did you want to become an NBA player?
I wanted to be an NBA player since I was young. I mean, I just said it, but it didn't really become a reality for me till I was about like 16 years old, and that's when I really started to lock in on it and trying to just get better every year.
You say you're a perfectionist, but by all accounts, last year wasn't perfect for you. How did that kind of affect you or motivate you?
I mean, for me, it was just trying to get through the year in the best way possible. Just being productive as possible in the minutes I was given.
Did you sail through that level-headed? Were there kind of ups and downs? Did you struggle with your role and all that? And how did you work through that?
Well, it was a struggle and there was up and downs, but, you know, for me, kind of person I am, you know, I'm going to get through the storm. And I already know it's going to be green on the other side. So, you know, I just stayed positive and got through that time, and, you know, I'm here today.
Similar question from some of your new teammates, Dame, CJ, since the draft?
Yeah, CJ hit me up on Twitter, and I just met all these guys over here today. So, you know, they all been really welcoming to me and, you know, making me feel a part of the team already.
How have your parents and your family supported you throughout your basketball career?
They've done a lot. I mean, you know, from taking me to the gym every day, taking me to practice, helping me, you know, eat the right stuff. Just, you know, they've done so much. I don't even want to list it all, but I mean, they've been a huge part, and you know, they played a key part in, you know, helping me get here.
You describe what it's like to have a couple of military parents.
I mean, it's not like what people think. It's not like I wasn't up at 4 in the morning with the bed made and all that type of stuff. I was just, no, they just kind of let us be kids. I mean, for the most part, you know, it was nothing really crazy like most people would expect.
Right. It sounds like you did a lot of traveling, like just growing up. What are some of the places you lived?
I lived in Hawaii, Virginia. I lived in England for a little bit, Washington, D.C.
What are some of your other interests outside of basketball?
Play some video games. I really like music, so yeah, that's really it.
What's the one thing you think you need to work on most?
I said ball handling.
What are the last, since the draft, just, you know, leading up to that to now, has that kind of been like a whirlwind? Like, what's that process been like to you, just the last few days?
It's been exciting. I mean, you know, this is the point where it's like you're filled with hope. You're just so ready to, you know, play that first game and just kind of get situated. You're excited to be in the new city. So it's just been exciting. I'm just trying to embrace it.
Have you established any personal goals as far as next year, what you can do?
No, not specifically. I mean, for me, it's just trying to get acclimated, get in the best shape possible. You know, you just kind of get adapted to the team, and then from there, you know, I started doing things like that.
What's the significance of number 9?
They sent me the sheet of available numbers, and I was just like, and I remember I had a 2K my player who wore number 9, so I was just like, I'm gonna just wear number 9.
Big decision to make.
Yeah. It's a number, so.
Okay, Zach, any questions?
G. Trent, you got anything you don't want to share on Twitter in here? G. Like this Carolina blue shirt.
All right, we'll take the photos together.
Jim, front or back first?
Front first.
Here,
Look
you
at
hold
the
it
two
up.
cameras right up front there. All right, then flip it around. Let's share it, please. Okay,
Good?
we're good. Yep.
You got one-on-ones or anything for him?
Yep,
or-
yep.
Okay. All right, thanks for everybody for coming in.
Yep, thank you.
So